So essentially, the bottom line from EFT is you focus on the negative feeling or event while stimulating acupressure points or energy points along the body. There are specific points that we use in EFT and in tapping and meridian tapping techniques, and I'll go through that. You don't have to do them all. There's 14 meridians. We hit them all by, like the top of the head has a lot of them. So we don't need to tap on every single one, and we'll go into more about that later on when we learn about the history. And why do we say the negative? We say the negative because the problem is, as Gary says, Gary Craig's the founder of EFT. And it's a disruption in the body's energy system, or a clog. It's simply a clog or a roadblock in our energy system. By tapping on these points, we clear them. We clear that and push through that and calm ourselves down. These are the kinds of things that people do anyway. They're tapping. You know, when people are doing this. Have you noticed that kids don't do this, that kids do this? Do you know why? There's points here. We'll learn them. Under your arm, 4 inches under the pit of your arm. You'll see most kids do this. When people do this, there's a point there. You see people do this. There's points here. People do this. You know? All these are points. All these are points. This one, you know, oh my. This one helps a lot. Okay? So people are doing this anyway. So if you can find, and the funny thing, there's another one is there's points on your fingers, and one of my clients said to me, oh my gosh, I used to do this in first grade all the time. She's rubbing the points. She said anytime I got nervous, I would do this with my fingers, and I never knew why. It's because there's points. So people do this naturally anyway. They'll find it by accident, and then they'll keep doing it. So these are the kinds of ways, if you're watching your client, even if you're not in the tapping business like I am, if you watch your client, you'll see them start to fiddle with something. And if you know a point's there, encourage the fiddling. That's a good thing, because tapping isn't just tapping. It could be fiddling, pressing, rubbing, whatever.